For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
So at the grocery store, I saw this ladybug on this organic cilantro. Then I noticed it's guarding something. I Google everything. I just found out that he's being forced to guard a wasp parasite. I'm like, I was supposed to be here. I have to help her come back to life. As soon as I got home, I asked my husband, please come get the groceries. I have to save a ladybug.
I'm sorry.
I tried to find the smallest item I could find, and it was a toothpick.
Trying to help you.
I began to just see if it was possible to separate her.
Oh, there we go. I got his second leg free. Hold on, I got you.
The legs, they would actually separate from the cocoon.
I got you.
I just took my time and I was patient, and I slowly started tugging up, and I put it under all her legs and I slowly tugged up.
Hold on.
And she started grabbing onto the toothpick so hard.
Hold on tight. Oh my gosh, I saved him.
She's alive. She's eating a blueberry that I put on her stick. So Ladyberry is her name. My friends and family send me text messages saying, how's Ladyberry doing? Everyone is invested. She's every day getting stronger and stronger. After I moved her to this little bowl that I have, she began to wake up. It was a whole new ladybug. I think that in some way that she actually feels safe and loved. Isn't she so cute?
Thank heaven for our beautiful world, for the birds that soar in the immense sky, for the precious flora that adorns our earth in an exquisite array of colors. For the awe-inspiring and majestic sceneries, and for all the amazing people from the animal kingdom, our co-inhabitants, that generously share their beauty and unconditional love. Blessed are we to be guests on this magnificent planet. In deep gratitude, may all creations thrive in peace and dignity under the merciful grace and protection of divine love.
When I look at a piece of animal flesh or a cup of cow's milk, I do not see food, I see misery and murder. Reverend Andrew Bear, vegan.
There's never an excuse for animal abuse! There's never an excuse for animal abuse! Animals' lives are their rights! We will not give up this fight! Animals' lives are their rights! We will not give up this fight! Animals' lives are their rights! We will not give up this fight! Animals' lives are their rights! We will
ethnic Chin employer in Myanmar surprises you with an extra day off to join your family for the holidays. You exclaim in delight, Galung Duk. That's thank you so much in the Chin language spoken by this ethnic group. I am Nayun. When we abide by the principles of kindness, we offer consideration and peace to all we encounter. The outgoing Chin people, thank you for spreading the seeds of peace in your daily life. May all humans connect with their inner benevolence to coexist harmoniously together in the bounteous grace of the Buddha.
Discovering a rare native orchid in the Nicaraguan rainforest, you excitedly call to your friend Barnala, that means come over here in Miskito, one of the indigenous languages of the country. My name is Xiomara. Whenever we greet someone with a friendly smile, the atmosphere around both people brightens. The jubilant people of Nicaragua are delighted by your uplifting example of loving optimism. May you be forever blessed in heaven's delight. Welcome to Noteworthy News, laudable news for a shining world.
Laudable news for a cooperative world. Supreme Master Television brings you relevant news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com, as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. New Supreme Master Television outlets. We are happy to announce that Supreme Master Television is now available via satellite in Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa on Hotbird 13. Please tune in to Hotbird 13 with the following frequency information. Transponder number 90, frequency 12,520 MHz. Polarization DL, vertical, modulation, DVB-S2-8PSK, symbol rate 27.500, FEC 3/5, SID 9026, PMT 926, video PID 1261, audio PID 1262, PCR PID 1261. Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites. We also herewith thank all facilitating channels that kindly include our TV programs in their service. May heaven reward all your good deeds manyfold. Across Canada, Mexico, and the United States on Galaxy 19 Ku band at 97.0 degrees west. Across Australia and New Zealand on Intelsat 19 Ku band at 166 degrees east. Across South and Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam Ku band at 75.0 degrees east. Across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA Beam Ku band at 7.0 degrees west or Nilesat position. Across East Asia on Apstar 7 Ku band at 76.5 degrees east. Across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 Ku band at 90 degrees east. Across the Middle East on Yasat 1 East Beam Ku band at 52.5 degrees east. In Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 Ku band at 68.5 degrees east. In Central and South Americas as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30W-6 Ku band at 30 degrees west. In Canada, Joy TV on Telus Satellite TV. In Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, Buryatia, Russia, and throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV on Channel 211. Throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV, Channel 909. Also in Canada, Bell TV Canada, as well as locally on numerous cable and IPTV networks. Please search by postcode at joytv.ca/channel-finder for full channel listings. And Faith TV. Please search by postcode at faithtelevision.ca for your local channel listings. Plus, in Mongolia on National Cable Television and in Erdenet City, Darhan, and Ulaanbaatar on Univision Cable TV, and throughout Lebanon on Channel 111 on Cablevision. For full frequency information, please visit suprememastertv.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories, and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs, and Roku Streaming TV, in 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV, in 144 countries via Android-based TV systems, in 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs, in 195 countries on Viewed-enabled TVs and set-top boxes, and in 198 countries on CX TV, Ficus TV, Ginico, Limix World TV, Live HD TV, My TV World, Pick TV, Pocket TV, Pizzazz TV, Rumble TV, TV Web 360, Vipo TV, WWI TV, and Zingo TV. On shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East on 15770 kHz. In South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz. In Central and Eastern United States plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland, and Iceland on 9395 kHz. In the Western United States, Western Canada, and Mexico on 5950 kHz. And in Central, South, Southeast, and Western Asia on 7570 kHz. And on podcast on audible.com, Google Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. Supreme Master Television is also available in African communities worldwide on Habali TV, in Bolivia on Rec TV, in Potosi on UHF Channel 75, Cotap Channel 71, and Tigo Hogar Channel 15, in Sucre on Cotez Analog Channel 40, Digital Channel 141, in La Paz on Cotel Digital Channel 13.2, in Yayagua on Reflejos CATV Channel 25, in Uyuni on TV Frontera Channel 45, in Villazon on CoTV Channel 5, in Tupiza on Channel Co-op Tupiza, in Beni Department on Trinidad TV, Loctel Channel 70 and 19, in Brazil on Channel 14, on MaxCloud TV, Channel 211 on CDN TV, Channel 811 on Brazil Play Spain and on Sol TV, as well as in Mato Grosso do Sul on Channel 94 on Lignet de Cuiaba, in Campos dos Coitacases, Rio de Janeiro on UAU Net, in Morro da Liberdade, Villa Buriti, Colonia Oliveira Machado, Aparecida, Pedrópolis, and the Industrial District on Megal PTVS Channel 98, in the state of Amazonas on TV1, and nationwide on MaxCloud TV Channel 215 and Fox Brazil Channel 213, in Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand on Malimar TV Network, in Cameroon in Bamenda, Buea, Douala, Kripi, Kumba, Limbe, Tico, and Yaoundé on Southwest Communication, in Colombia, in Gachansipa Channel 98 on APG, in Huasca Channel 23 on APG, in Quindío on Legon Communications CNC Quindío Channel 2, in Medellín, Buenavista, Sucre, Córdoba, Mompox, Bolivar Department, Santa Ana, Magdalena Department on Cosespu TV and Vivo TV Channels 2 and 9, and in Bolivar and Cartagena on Tele Bolivar, in Italy on Cyborg TV, in India on Airtel DD Direct, Dish TV, Reliance, and Tata Sky on Satna TV, as well as Geo and all cable networks. In Indonesia, in Batam Channel 10 on Barelang Vision TV, in Bintan Island Channel 24 on Barelang TV Kabel, in Korea on Kakao TV and Naver TV, throughout the Middle East and Greece on Zap TV, in Nepal and India, Clear TV, Dish Home, Mero TV, Sim TV, and Sky TV on Bhakti Darshan TV, in Peru on Asiri TV, in Anguaitia and Chepen on Teleamigos, in Ancash on DKR, in Cañete on Cable Cañete, in Cerro de Pasco on Andina TV, in Cusco on Incatel, in Huancayo on Cable Red, in Lima on Cablevisión, Cable Peru, Supercable, Servicable, Cable Laser, Cable Mix, in Puno on Juliaca on RTP, also in Puno on Poderosa TV, on El Canal de las Estrellas and Cable Más, and in La Convención, Calca, Paucartambo, Urumbamba, Anta, Cusco, Paruro, Acumayo, Canchis, Quispicanchi, Chumbivilcas, Espinar, and Arequipa on Impecable Cable TV Digital Channel 51.2, as well as in Arequipa, Lambayeque, Chiclayo, Piura, Tumbes, and Trujillo on MyFiber Digital Channel 31.3. In Tanzania, in Arusha, Dar es Salaam, Dodoma, Mbeya, Morogoro, Moshi, Mwanza, Tanga, and Zanzibar on Channel 921 on CTV. In Trinidad and Tobago on Airlink Communications. Throughout Uganda on Yo TV. In the United Kingdom on Connected Freeview and EETV Box via Vision TV, Freesat, and Sky and IOSat TV. In the United States on Guinico Faith TV, Simul TV, as well as on Public Access TV. In California on Midpen Media Center, BCM TV, KMVT, KOCT, CMAP TV, Access Sacramento, Comcast SF Commons, Krea TV, KSAR, and Pasadena Media. In New York on Brick TV, MNN, PATV Long Island, QPTV, and White Plains PATV. In Washington, D.C. on DC TV. We have multiple more channels, which are not announced here due to lack of space and time. Please log on for your choices and areas, as we might also have more new channels anytime.
full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, Twitter, and VK in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
Peace is happening around our world.
There are many countries who have taken actions to promote peace and foster amity among peoples and governments. The following is one of them. Etc.
August 2023, Pakistan's Prime Minister says his nation is ready for talks with India to normalize ties and that war is no longer an option.
And we had 3 wars fought in the last 75 years. And what happened? I'm being very honest with you. It generated more poverty, unemployment, and lack of resources to finance education, health, and well-being of the people. So is this the way that we have to adopt?
By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
In today's news, European Union supports Nepal Red Cross Society's relief efforts after October 2023 quake. Study warns of dire sea level rise amid unavoidable ice melt in West Antarctica. Singapore increases battery recycling capacity following building of new plant. Scientific team calculates amount of exercise needed to offset negative effects of sitting. 16-year-old from United States climbs Mount Kilimanjaro to raise research funds to cure sisters' rare disease. 2023 Pan American Games in Chile offers vegan menus to participating athletes and others for first time in event's history. And a dog individual in United States who was abandoned becomes national dog diving champion. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Supreme Master Qinghai International Association News from the Dominican Republic. Record rainfall within a 24-hour period in the Dominican Republic on November 18th resulted in catastrophic flooding that caused at least 24 people to lose their lives, along with significant structural damage and thousands who were forced to flee their homes to reach higher ground. Approximately 45 communities have been isolated due to road and bridge closures, and over 1 million people do not have access to safe water. Local officials and emergency response teams have been working tirelessly to rescue stranded residents and assist those affected by the flooding.
Upon hearing this sorrowful news, our beloved Supreme Master Qinghai, vegan, immediately requested our association members to arrange $25,000 to help the most desperate children, elderly, with Master's love and heartfelt sympathy to the afflicted. May heaven be kind. Our association members from the United States and Colombia formed a relief team. and arrived in the capital city of Santo Domingo on Sunday, November 26, 2023. There, they met the health director of the municipality of Santo Domingo West, Dr. Ana Luisa Lora, and civil defense volunteer Mr. Luis Reyes, who were helping coordinate emergency relief efforts.
After assessing the immediate needs of the flood-afflicted people, our association's relief team purchased vegan food items, including rice, beans, sugar, oil, corn flour, wheat flour, pasta noodles, tomato paste, and salt for 1,750 families, as well as vegan cookies and candies to bring a bit of cheer to the children. With the help of local volunteers, the relief team prepared the food relief packages, which also contained alternative living and Supreme Master television flyers. On Tuesday, November 28th, they made the first distribution to 500 families in the Bienvenido, La Mina, and El Mangular communities of Santo Domingo. They plan to visit 9 more communities with the relief packages to bring them Master's love and comfort.
We are sincerely grateful to Supreme Master Ching Hai for her concern and care for the flood-affected residents of the Dominican Republic. We also thank our association members from Colombia and the United States, as well as all who are working selflessly to provide assistance to those in need. Sending our heartfelt wishes to the flood-affected Dominican people for a swift recovery of their normal lives and a peaceful and prosperous future in God's protection.
Supreme Master Ching Hai Vegan is deeply grateful to the most merciful beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy and/or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for His compassion and love toward His precious children. Supreme Master Ching Hai Vegan also wants to convey this message of gratitude to all governments, organizations, and relief workers from every corner of the world. Thank you, all the international and national help that brings care and necessities to afflicted victims and the needy. Thank you, all the relief workers, for taking time and forsaking your own comfort, even traveling great distance on unfavorable roads and conditions to bring love and assistance to people in time of need. May heaven bless you abundantly for your generosity and noble sacrifice.
European Union or EU provides financial aid to replenish emergency supplies in Nepal following earthquake. The EU recently made a €70,000 contribution to Nepal after the country experienced an earthquake on October 3, 2023. The aid package will be used to restock the Nepal Red Cross Society's items for emergency shelters and disaster relief, including tarpaulins, bedding, and domestic articles. Health products and hygiene information were also offered to victims by the Red Cross in the affected regions. The EU has also contributed funds and worked with the government agencies to train local women on how to respond in times of natural disasters and emergencies. The European Union is a recipient of 4 Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, and a Shining World Leadership Award for Earth Protection, as well as a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism, and Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Unconditional World Care, and True Caring. Thank you, European Union and Nepal Red Cross Society, for the needed humanitarian relief. May the noble people of Nepal who were affected quickly have their lives restored to comfort and peace in Buddha's mercy.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab tests, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Research warns of dire sea level rise amid inevitable ice melt in West Antarctica. A new study by scientists from the United Kingdom concludes that even if global warming is limited to below 1.5 degrees Celsius, the pace of ocean warming in the 21st century is expected to be approximately 3 times faster than the historical rate. If present trends continue, the accelerated ocean warming would drive rapid ice shelf melting in the Amazon Sea, leading to irreversible declines in the West Antarctic ice sheet or WAIS. Critically, if the WAIS collapses completely, the global average sea level could rise by 5.3 meters. Given that over a third of the world's population lives within 100 kilometers of a coastline, the paper's lead author, Dr. Caitlin Norton of the British Antarctic Survey, warned that the sea level rise could displace millions of people, or possibly over 8 billion people. Many thanks Dr. Caitlin Norton and all scientists involved for the concerning important study. May humanity urgently transition to the eco-smart lifestyle to cool down the planet in divine goodwill.
Vegan side effect. Your name can't be kept private in heaven.
Up next, Singapore increases battery recycling capacity following building of new plant. We would like to express our gratitude to the traffic control painters for all the work they do in painting, repairing, and maintaining guardrails, bridges, and markings on streets and highways. Please stay for more beautiful news on Supreme Master Television.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Hello, cheerful friends. How are you today? I'm Delilah, a vegan designer from the dragon-headed Katydid Kingdom. Time for a little home and garden upkeep. Neat on the outside and neat on the inside, I say. There are many ways to keep your living room cozy without cranking up the heat. Upgrade your window treatments with modern thermal options like plantation shutters or high-quality lined curtains. Lined curtains provide year-round benefits by regulating temperature and enhancing privacy. Blackout and thermal linings maintain warmth in winter and coolness in summer. This keeps your room comfortable and boosts energy efficiency by not having to use heaters or air coolers as much. If you're attached to your current curtains, you can add thermal liners to them yourself for extra insulation at a lower cost. Windows often contribute to heat loss, but installing shutters, especially DIY options, offers an affordable solution. They not only retain heat, but also add a touch of elegance. Custom-made shutters create a tight seal, preventing air leakage and providing effective insulation. With various materials, styles, and colors available, you can find shutters that complement your home decor. Thank you for your attention and love you for being veg and going green to save the planet, thus save the world. Now, the global weather.
Be vegan is to love God, and here's whole world in action.
New battery recycling plant established in Singapore. KGS, a company in Singapore that recycles electronic waste or e-waste, is set to increase the country's battery recycling capacity by more than 30% to 11,000 metric tons per year. This will help the nation manage the growing volume of battery waste from electric vehicles. The new facility is the third battery recycling plant in Singapore and was built radically to save space, with the capacity to process up to 2,600 tons of waste per year. It will extract precious metals like lithium and cobalt from batteries for recycling. Senior Minister of State for Transport as well as Sustainability and the Environment, the Honorable Dr. Amy Khor, emphasized the importance of this plant in helping advance Singapore's endeavor to reduce material going to landfill by 30% by 2030. Stellar work, KGS, for building this facility. In heaven's wisdom, may we continue to develop environmentally friendly technology to help reduce e-waste in our world.
International researchers determine amount of exercise necessary to offset sitting. A team of scientists from Scandinavia and the United States recently published a report in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, which found that 22 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity per day offsets the increased mortality rate caused by sitting. Half of the people in the study spent around 10.5 hours or more each day being sedentary. It was found that more than 22 minutes of higher intensity exercise reduced the mortality rate by an even greater amount. Less than 22 minutes of activity also provided some benefits as well. Examples of moderate to vigorous physical activities include brisk walking, bike riding, hiking, playing football, tennis or basketball, mopping, and badminton. Our gratitude, international researchers, for confirming the life-protecting effects of physical movement. In celestial upliftment, may your study help to remind people to exercise each day and appreciate the gift of human life.
Young man from United States climbs Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa to raise money for research to cure rare disease. In July this year, 16-year-old Hudson Reynolds of Washington, D.C., USA, climbed Africa's tallest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. Hudson reached the peak in 6 days to raise funds to cure phenylketonuria or PKU, an inherited metabolic disease that affects his older sister Tia. The determined teen was able to raise $200,000 in his fundraising endeavor, which followed the example set by his mom, who cross-country skied across Norway, and his grandmother, who also skied across parts of the North and South Poles to raise money for PKU research. Meanwhile, Hudson's and Tia's grandfather has also cycled across the United States to support the cause. Funds raised by the family members' efforts led to a major advancement in treating the condition. However, Hudson intends to continue his fundraising efforts until a cure is found. A high salute, Hudson Reynolds, and your supportive family. We pray your efforts lead to a cure for PKU in the tender embrace of the Providence.
Vegan, the heart that expands with joy and love.
Thank God Almighty for world vegan, world peace, and soul's liberation. Please join Supreme Master Ching Hai to sincerely thank God Almighty for world vegan, world peace, and soul's liberation every day at 9 p.m. Hong Kong time.
We thank God Almighty for world vegan, world peace, and for the liberation of our souls so that we can go back home to God. Amen.
Make an alarm 9 to 10 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Coming up, 2023 Pan American Games in Chile offers vegan menus to participating athletes and others for first time in event's history. We will take a moment now to head out and bird people watch at the local park. We will return with more celebrating news on Supreme Master Television.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, merry news for a smiling world. Vegan choices for the first time at Pan American Games in Santiago, Chile. Over 8,000 athletes from 41 countries of the Americas took part in the 19th Pan American Games in Santiago, Chile, the world's third largest multi-sport event. The Pan American Games were held from October 20th to November 5th, and the Pan American Games took place from November 17th to 26th. For the first time ever, athletes, teams, and staff could choose vegan offerings. The vegan meal planning was achieved through a collaboration between Santiago 2023 Corporation, which was responsible for the overall organization of the Games, and Fundación Veg, a non-profit promoting plant-based diets and animal people welfare. Fundación Veg provided suggestions for creating the vegan menu, which included diverse options. Vegan Chilean dishes, Italian food, sandwiches, and hamburgers were among the choices available. With such a noble arrangement, all participants could choose vegan dishes throughout the entire event. What high-spirited news! Santiago 2023 Corporation and Fundación Veg offer your support of veganism. May all such sports meetings promote a global shift towards vegan diets in heaven's eternal guidance.
Rescued dog person in United States becomes national dog diving champion. Canine individual, Chicken, had been abandoned in her early life before turning into a dog diving competitor. Chicken and her human companion Lucy Mae McDaniel won the national championship of the 2023 edition of the annual Ultimate Air Dogs competition, in which participating canine people dive off a dog into the water while catching a lure. Prior to becoming a champion, Chicken was found outside a shelter tied to a tree. Luckily, the lovely canine friend was adopted by the McDaniel family. Afterwards, they brought Chicken to obedience training classes and noticed her love of diving. Through bringing awareness to Chicken's story, the McDaniel family hopes to encourage more people to adopt a loving and talented animal individual from a shelter. Congratulations, Chicken and Lucy, on your well-deserved award. May happiness be Chicken's constant companion and her talent continue to shine in God's immense blessings.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Australia is one of them.
Australia, Animal Individuals Welfare Acts by state or territory. In Australia, animal persons protection laws are set by the individual states and territories. The state of Queensland has the strictest penalties for animal people cruelty, with the maximum fine being $266,900 Australian dollars, or $184,000 US dollars, or 7 years imprisonment.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Fresh out of laughs, don't worry. The joke of the day just came in to replenish your supply. It's entitled Hip Grandma.
Young Colby had heard a new word at the mall and wanted to ask his big sister about it.
What's a hipster?
Someone who wears things just to look different. They usually get their clothes from the thrift store or vintage shop and wear thick glasses.
Oh, then is Grandma a hipster?
And now we have a hotline from Florence in Australia.
Dear Master, recently I have been saddened as a close friend chose to end his life through euthanasia. VAD, or voluntary assisted dying, has just become legal almost all over Australia. He had MND, or motor neuron disease, and didn't have long to live, and wanted to skip the end of his terrible suffering. What happens to people's souls when they make this choice? I have been praying for him. Can we talk about it on Supreme Master TV? Euthanasia is also legal in other countries, including Belgium, Canada, Colombia, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Portugal awaiting regulation, and Spain. Love you, Master, so much. Thank you for all that you do. Florence from Australia.
Caring Florence, thank you for your hotline. Master has some wise words for you. Compassionate Florence, I feel your grief and confusion and wish to bring you understanding. Whenever someone chooses to end their life unnaturally before their allotted time is up, they disrupt the natural karmic cycles that govern life and death and thus increase their karma for future incarnations. The suffering that comes to us, whether during our lives or at the end of life, is karma to be burned off. If we avoid this through suicide, whether it be assisted or otherwise, the interest of the unpaid karma is carried forward and multiplied so it becomes heavier. That is why suicide is never a good idea. Through suicide, we don't avoid suffering, we just make it worse. I have addressed suicide in a November 26, 2006 lecture titled, "One Person Can Make a Big Difference" in Thailand. You may wish to watch this.
There are a lot of people that suffer from mental illness and suffer from depression and anxiety and schizophrenia. And a lot of people end up hating this world so much, it's so painful for them, they can't stand to live here anymore. And they decide to take their life and commit suicide. And I worry so much about these people. I worry about what happens to them after they commit suicide. And I wonder if there's anything we can do or say to give them encouragement, to alleviate their pain, what kind of prayer we need to say for them to help them.
Each one is different. Are you working with them?
I just are around people like that. I know people like that.
Why are you around them? Are you a nurse?
People I work with.
Oh.
People from my family. I mean, it's everywhere.
Okay, just lend them an ear, huh? Mostly people need to talk or unwind their pent-up problems. And if you listen, it's already good, yeah? And not it now and again, tell them to pray, tell them your experience, like in life, or somebody else's experience, or tell them to read my books, yeah? Or listen to my singing at least. And then it will lift their mood, and then you can talk to them about spiritual practice.
May you be at peace, my love, along with all the kind people of Australia.
Vegan, cause we are not that stupid.
We welcome your heartlines, stories, and or cute, loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/heartline.
Rhett seemed very curious of getting on Bouge's back. He wasn't quite confident to make that leap.
He wants me to come a little closer.
And he's doing it.
Yep, he's moving up.
One day, he had decided to take that jump onto Bouge's back, and Bouge accepted it right away. And I noticed throughout that same week that it happened every day. And Arette would ride Bouge around the yard. He started to get impatient if Bouge stood in one place for too long, so he would start pawing on his shoulder or on his side. Guided him towards our fruit trees. All of the tall tree branches. It amazes me how they're communicating and definitely working towards their independent goals. They saw that there was something really special about their relationship. They showcase just how amazing different interspecies relationships can be.
Thank you for your company on Noteworthy News.
May your heart be filled with the pure bliss of heaven.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Acara kami menyediakan banyak bahasa. Silakan lihat suprememastertv.com/schedule dan suprememastertv.com/NWN.